Good evening, Winter Park, Rollins College, WPRK. This is Creative Control Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm V.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Matt.
That was like a chain of command right there. V comes back with the second spot. No Mecca today, but we are joined by a very special guest, Orlando-based philanthropist, entrepreneur, media personality, I'd say influencer, CEO of New West Orlando and its associated NWA Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have on the show none other than the incomparable Keith Chapman.
Hey, I appreciate that. I like that intro.
We have back on the show.
Yeah.
Because you were here, I guess, less than a year ago.
Yeah.
But it seems like
it seems longer than a year. Yeah, it seems so long. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
2024 has been a long one.
It has.
So far.
It has. But it's been a good one, though.
Yeah.
It's been a good one.
That's right.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm blessed. Thank you guys for having me. Thank
Tuesday?
you. Mm-hmm.
What does a Tuesday in the day of life i4Chapman look like? And where does i4Chapman come from, by the way? We might have asked you this last time.
Yeah. No, shoot. i4Chapman came from, of course, being from Orlando. Mm-hmm. But I used to live in Tampa, right?
Ah.
So I used to live in Tampa.
War on I-4.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So then I was in Tampa. But then I lived in Gainesville.
Yeah.
Lived in Jacksonville. So when I was on I-4 and driving, this was like easily about 10 years ago, but I'm up and down I-4. I'm like, man, I'm i4Chapman.
Yeah.
And then I changed that on my Twitter, and I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very identifiable.
Yeah.
People sometimes don't know your first name, but
Yeah,
everybody knows
at all.
Chapman. Everybody knows I4. So.
Yeah. No, that's a cool thing. I like that. I like that. Yes.
Freaky Phil,
What's up?
you dropped some new music recently.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good.
Does the fact that you drop new music, does that change your breakfast diet in the morning? Do you eat different now?
No. I went on a run today, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time you went on a run?
Last week.
Oh, okay. So this is a thing you do.
I'm trying to do it like once a week and then build it up.
How far did you run?
2 miles, just 2 miles.
Oh, just 2 miles.
Just 2 miles.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
2 more miles than I ran.
What's the name of the song you dropped?
Two truths.
Two Truths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to play it a little bit later, but
Yeah.
congratulations to you. Before we get to your
Best thing?
breakfast.
Oh,
No,
breakfast.
because we want to know what you ate.
Yeah.
This is Matt Motion in the building.
What's
Matt
up? You want to know
Motion.
my breakfast today? Is that what's going on?
No, but you can tell us if you want.
Oh, I had a croffle today, a croissant waffle.
I didn't know those
Some
existed.
fruit
I
on
ain't
it.
either.
Coffee shop down the street.
me on game.
Wanted to try it. So.
Where did you get it from?
There's this place called Han Coffee, like HAAN.
Hey, shout out to Han Coffee.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
I've heard of
Cool vibe. Good
Is,
stuff.
is it like a foreign dish, a croissant waffle? I'm in food and beverage, and
I don't
I've
really
never
know.
heard of it. Wow.
I don't know. It was good though.
Is it local?
Yeah, it's like in the Mills district.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to check it out.
He's a huge Mills District guy here.
Yeah. So best thing I've seen this week. Is that what we're
Not
gonna
yet.
say?
We're
Okay,
getting there.
well, my bad. Ahead of myself.
He wanted to tell the breakfast. He wanted to tell the best
Yeah,
thing we
the
seen
lined
this
up,
week. You must have thought about it this time.
I did.
DJ V, we'll give
What's
DJ V
up? What's good?
a round of applause.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank
Not
you.
just being a stud and always grinding, working,
Thank you. I
but
know.
she is back with us for the first time in a long time.
Thank you. I'm glad to be
Hey.
back, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been working
She's like literally.
too much.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? I'm gonna speak for you.
Well, I've been working way too much. I feel like I work 24 hours a day. I have
Yeah.
3 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm going a little bit crazy, but I've been trying to keep up with my runs, like Hunter's saying.
How far do you run?
I do like a run walk.
Okay.
So it's about like 3 miles total, but like I walk half of it and I run half of it.
Yeah, I don't run the whole time. I just kind of
Yeah.
take breaks in between and then jog and then, yeah.
Me too.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really like refreshing because like you can find so much music on that little like an hour walk or run. And I heard your song on my run, and it was amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. And Chapman?
I got to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm thinking I'm doing something, just going around my little neighborhood and a little bit. I'm like, oh, 2 miles, 3 miles. Okay, all right.
We're on the grind.
Yeah.
If I start walking too fast, I'll slow down. Credits to y'all, man, for real. Health is wealth.
It is.
Speaking of health, what'd you have for breakfast, Hunter?
I had a
Sorry, it's a segment. Everybody wants to know what Hunter
best
had.
segment, I think, honestly. It's really
I want to know.
Unbiased.
It's just a chocolate peanut butter shake and a bagel.
Oh, just something light.
Yeah.
Just something light.
Banana peanut butter chocolate shake.
How's
Sorry.
that compared to his croffle?
croffle sounds good.
Croissant? Croissant? What'd you call
Croffle.
it? Croffle?
Croffle.
Huh. I'm about to Google that.
Yeah.
I wonder, I would poll it too. I wonder how many people have ever heard of a croffle.
Yeah, like with
Matt, you
syrup
think
and
you're making-
everything.
I've never heard of
Yeah,
that.
was there syrup on it, or is it
Yeah.
just like
Butter?
Is it more like croissant or more waffle?
They have like different orders and like variations you can get, but mine it was kind of like a yogurt type of sauce on top. I think maybe like marshmallow sauce or something, and then like blueberries, strawberries.
Interesting. And what made it croissant? The texture?
Yeah, it's kind of like a croissant, but
But it
it's
looks
not
like a
as
waffle?
it's not as like airy, I guess, as a croissant is. Does that make sense? Like when you bite into a croissant, there's like not much actually there. You know, it's just kind of like puffy, but it's not. It's like in between. You know, it's like a little more solid, like
So-
a waffle.
Waffle. You're a hell of a spokesperson.
Yeah.
We could get that sponsorship.
Yeah.
That Han sponsorship.
Yeah,
I need my
for real.
sponsorship.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
It's on the way.
The best thing you've seen this week, you're familiar with the segment. It's just the best thing you've seen in the last 7 days. It can be a sporting event. It could be a live TV finale that you watched or recorded, or your niece's dance recital. The best thing you've seen this week. We don't have to start with you. Or
Okay.
if you got it.
I'll go last.
Okay, cool.
I'll go last. I'll go
Best
last.
for last. And then keeping with the best for last, I'll go first since mine's probably the worst. The best thing I've seen this week, you know what I saw recently was I've watched a lot of movies lately, but I saw Trap. We saw Trap. Is that the best thing you've seen this week?
No. But
Okay, good. well, I know it's not because it wasn't that great of a movie, in my opinion. But it was solid. It told a story. Are you familiar with the movie Trap? No. It's new. It's in theaters right now. I can't tell you who it's starring outside of M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Okay.
She's in it. But it's where the serial killer is trapped at a concert, and the concert is put on so that they can find the serial killer, and then he is trying to escape the concert pretty much the whole time.
So the serial killer got set up.
Correct. And he doesn't know it. And he's like, hey, like, why are all these police surrounding the stadium and everything? What's going on? He's talking to, like, somebody who works there. And they're like, you know, the butcher, the serial killer? Yeah. Well, we hear he's here tonight, and he's talking to him, not knowing it. We hear he's here tonight, and the police are setting up a trap. And the whole movie's called Trap. And the whole movie's basically.
And then he still goes in?
He was in already.
Oh, he's already in.
He doesn't realize that it's a trap until he's already in with his daughter. He's taking his daughter to the concert. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. And that's what I liked about it. It told a story from a different perspective, like from the villain's perspective of getting caught. And then it's to
You set me up in front of my kids?
Yeah. And it's to the point, the way they tell it, to where you almost don't want him to get caught. I think that shifts at a point in time. But yes, it's a pretty cool story.
Trap.
Plot. But I just don't think the movie, the execution of it was that great. I think it's hard to have a good plot. And I guess the movie be good in itself. Like all the other factors that goes into that. But one or another does it for me. I'm usually shocked when it's both. So,
So 1 to 5, what do you give it?
probably like a 3.
3.
A generous 3.
Yeah, a nice 3.
Yeah, I could give it lower, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. It told a different story, so I liked it. It was
Makes
cool.
sense. Okay.
It was interesting. DJV?
Or would you say you're like a harsh movie critic?
Oh yeah, but I tried to be like my internal movie review on that. If it was 1 to 5, would probably be like a 2.2.
2.2.
But
Wow.
like the one that I would post out there would be like a 3.
Yeah.
I don't be disrespectful to
Dang,
my
that's
dog
harsh.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say I'm a harsh movie critic. I'm a harsh critic in general, but that's a different story.
Man, well, I haven't seen any movies. I really haven't watched that much TV since the Olympics, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a little bit crazy. But I would have to say the greatest thing I've seen this week, it's not a TV show, it's not a movie, it's a restaurant.
Sheesh.
It's called Mikado Sushi out in Altamont Springs, and it is the best buffet that you will ever go to in your entire life.
How do you spell Mikado?
I think it's Mikado. And the sushi is phenomenal. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They have so many different types that you can choose from. You can get like ramen noodle bowls. They have salad soup. I highly recommend that place. I'm like in love with that place. So yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, y'all low key making me hungry. We got the
Yeah.
croissant waffle. We got the sushi.
And it's cheap. It's cheap for like the lunch. I think maybe less than $20, $15 or something like that for lunch.
Yeah.
But dinner's a little bit more expensive because I think they bring out like crab and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
But the lunch is really cheap and it's
Yeah.
good.
Well, their reviews are amazing. So between that and your testimony, you find me there next Tuesday.
I'll be there.
It'll be a CC date. Awesome. Mr. Motion or
I mean, no,
Freaky
no,
Phil?
Oh yeah, best thing I've seen this
Crosswell
week.
too?
No, not the crosswell. Best thing I've seen this week is my dad and stepmom on Saturday. They haven't really visited me up here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Before, I usually go down to Fort Lauderdale, where I'm from.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I took them vintage shopping downtown. I showed them Lake Eola, and then we went downtown to like some of the bars.
How'd that go?
At night. It was cool. I didn't take them to like the clubs or anything.
Shots on me.
Yeah, I didn't take them to like the clubs really. I took them to Mathers, Tanqueray's. Like they have live music there a lot too. And then we went to Thrive after that to eat.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so-
they have pretty good food at Thrive.
Yeah, I hadn't been before. I've been wanting to go. It's pretty good.
Shout out to Mike D. Despacito. Nice guy. Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Shouts out to your parents,
Yeah.
mom and stepdad.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah.
I guess I would say my song. Even
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
he
it was an eventful
And
week.
he's gonna
Dropped the visual with it
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, that was
man.
cool. Gonna get the ball rolling on other stuff because I'm
Good.
just tired of it at that point.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like a single on your project or something?
I'm not sure like about a project yet. I do want to make a project because I like the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a beast to get him to
Yeah,
drop.
it
man.
is.
We-
It is
Yeah.
like a
We
group.
taking
Of,
it one step at
One
a
step
time.
at a time. Okay.
We had the peer pressure.
it is
of
group with other
drop the
songs though
music.
that I want to roll out afterwards,
Yeah.
and there's like some connection between them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Him and Mecca, they're going through their little broken phase right now.
Oh.
You know, I'm waiting for them to go through like the trap. You know what I'm saying?
That's after. I actually have a few songs for that too.
Yeah.
These two guys right here, though, they both make music and they both produce, mix, master their own stuff. I mean, talk about make the beat from scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, amazingly talented, both of them. Seriously.
Nah,
They are
I'm
two of them
tap in
ones.
with y'all for
Yeah.
sure.
And the best for
with y'all.
last. The best
Yeah.
thing you've seen this week.
Best thing I seen this week. I mean, I guess would be a little biased, but it's true though. Best thing I seen this week was this, the community event we just did on Sunday.
That was awesome. How was
Yeah,
that?
it was really dope.
Was it back to school?
No. We was feeding the unhoused.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving like hygiene products out, giving haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Different situations. Seeing it being a whole community effort where people bring in different things. One person bringing pizza, another person bringing hygiene products, other people doing haircut. It was like a whole team effort.
Yeah.
That was really cool to see though. That was really cool.
How was the homeless population crowd that you dealt
Um,
with?
it was a nice.
Selective, I mean.
Yeah. No, they
good
was,
of them showed
yeah,
up.
yeah. And the thing is too, like even seeing it and actually doing it, is really cool because you know, a lot of times people hear like homeless or something like that, they think, oh, they made their decision or drugs or like that. Nah, like there's people you sitting and you having a normal conversation with, and then if you didn't personally know that they wasn't like a volunteer, you wouldn't even know that they was the ones probably homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They the kid having a normal conversation, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So things like that is real cool to give back and see. So that was probably the coolest thing I've seen this week.
That is awesome. And,
Yeah.
and shouts out to you for organizing that stuff, having the heart for it. Even I'm on the speaking to your point of you know, not even knowing that people are or can be homeless sometimes. I'm on the board over at the Salvation Army Orlando command, and every Tuesday, I don't go out every Tuesday, but every Tuesday we send a van out and we give out, you know, socks, clothes,
that's
and
cool.
whatnot, and pillows and everything.
Yeah.
Dry goods, food, all that to the homeless. And just a certain area, specifically Paramore, there's this little strip there, and they have a lot of tents and everything.
Yeah.
like
It might be Terry Ave.
yeah, around that area
Yeah.
for sure. When if you didn't know that they were there, or you could mistake them for, you know,
Yeah.
not homeless. Like one of us who were out there volunteering, like
Yeah.
you said, until they go sit down or something like that in the tent. But it was you wouldn't know identifiable factors.
It was a guy out there, not this last time, but the time before, somebody who I see that, like, he was like a security guard in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? And then when he see me,
really?
and he see me, he like kind of like start explaining himself. He's like, "Oh, I'm just a couple more checks." I said, "I ain't here for that." You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, type of situation, but you wouldn't even know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't even know it. Yeah. And then technically, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, if your name ain't on the lease or, you know what I'm saying, or in property, you technically homeless.
There's
you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
people out here that just live with somebody else, but they ain't got no home. Yeah, and if you don't have somebody else to live with, then you're probably gonna be on the street.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was something really cool to see.
Yeah. Cool point, man. We're gonna take a deep dive into i4Chapman when we come back. Right now, we're gonna go on a short musical break here. This is Two Truths by Huff. We'll be right back here on Creative Control Radio. And we're right back here live on WPRK 91.5. This is Creative Control Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm V.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Matt.
And we are joined again by the ultimate influencer, everybody's friend, the man, the myth, the legend, i4Chapman.
Thank you. I like when you say the motion mat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw that motion in there.
What I say?
Matt Motion, my bad. Matt Motion.
No, either way is fine.
Frank Ocean, Matt Motion.
That's hard. That's hard.
It's hard. Matt Motion hard. Man, we talked a little bit about your nickname, and then with the best thing you've seen this week, your involvements and everything. Can you tell us a little bit about NWO New West Orlando? Where'd that come from? How was that founded?
So it was founded 9 years ago. So I basically wanted to represent the city, but I also wanted to represent the side that I was from. So I'm from the West Side, but with the whole narrative of like the people here at West Orlando, they think everybody just live in certain areas and it just like rough, and I'm like, no, that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? Spoiled child, you know what I'm saying, from the West Side, but stayed in the whole Windermere, Coe, type of area. So I went to Olympia and Dr. Phillips. Yeah. So I've seen the different vibes, the different situations. I'm like, okay, but I also had a lot of friends from other areas as well. So I kind of seen like both vibes, but I was seeing like when I went 9 years ago when I was seeing it, the way everything was going, I want to help change the narrative of how everything is. You know what I'm saying? We all go to school together. We all get along. Different situations. So I'm like, all right. So boom, I wrote down on a piece of paper Orlando. Then I wrote down West Orlando. Then boom, I was like, okay, well, it's a new energy, new vibe, new generation. And I was like, but it's new. And I put New West Orlando. I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of catchy. Yeah. And then I seen it. I'm like, oh, NWO.
Yeah.
I just took it and just ran with it.
No, that's awesome. I know the color scheme and the text and everything kind of plays off of NWO with the wrestling.
Yeah. I was a huge wrestling fan as a kid.
That's what I was
a huge wrestling fan. Like even when I was looking back at different things when I was probably about maybe like 7, 8 years old, I actually wrote NWO on the wall. In my room, but with a little crayon. Yeah. But so when looking back, you're like, that's so funny how now fast forward at times, but God got a sense of humor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. You have a kind of NWO foundation too.
Yeah. So I have a 501c3, the New West Orlando Foundation. We do toy drives, feed homeless, back to school. Yeah. Do anything and everything to give back to the community. Yeah.
And why is that so important for you? I guess.
Well, say even like growing up, like the type of parents I had. So my mom, she had a 501c3 when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So when I was young, I was running around helping my mom, with all her nonprofit situations. But I always was raised with that whole giving back, energy. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we have going on, it's still just to give back or just to be kind to people. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually be doing nonprofit work or have a 501c3 without really having a 501c3. You know what I'm saying? Certain kind words or, different type of energy vibes or supporting the next individual. You know what I'm saying? You giving back. You know what I'm saying? So
why is that, and I'm going a little off kilter here, but why is that so lacking, I'll say, in the black community specifically and the West Side? It has that bad stereotype. more like crabs in the barrel mentality. Sometimes I'm not saying it's universal everywhere, but why aren't there more people like Keith Chapman?
I think there are in different ways, but it's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not the cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not the normal thing. If I say, okay, I'm going to be a rapper or a football player, I got the community support. Okay, bad. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, hey, we about to go out here and, get some book bags to the kids or something like that, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think there are, but I think just even being publicized and being promoted that, okay, shoot, Chapman doing it, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. It's cool. You actually feel good. There was somebody who, he was out there helping me out, and then he was like, man, I just got to be around more energy like this, more vibes. You know what I'm saying? It was all different entrepreneurs, different business owners. I mean, we was all out there, all doing different things, but then everybody still, okay, while they standing there, they're like, oh, here, what you do? And they networking, and now they doing things down the line and stuff like that. So it's like, it's cool, but I don't know. I'm just trying to help change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? It can go back way before time type of thing. But just as of now, I don't know. I'm just trying to just do my part. You know what I'm saying? Of the situation.
I've seen two shows. Well, one show and one movie lately. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what movie I just watched, but it was characters in the movie and the show that both focused on how that the fact that they're just playing a part in like a greater grand scheme of things. Mm-hmm. And that's something I try to adopt myself, what you just spoke on about, I don't know where it began. I don't know where it's going to end. Mm-hmm. But like my role in this is to, advance, push the needle, push the envelope a little bit, do what I can for the Black race, African American race, but just people who are in need overall. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get like too deep, but when I'm really struggling, if you will, with doing the right thing or whatever I got going on in life, I think about the struggles that like my ancestors faced and how like what I'm facing now probably ain't nothing compared to like having to even like pick cotton in the field all day and get beaten if you don't do that, and all other sorts of horrible things that they had to endure. And they could have just as easily took their own life, you know what I mean? Yeah. But they chose not to. They chose to endure. They chose to reproduce. They chose, and then that children reproduced, and that's how we end up here. Yeah. So it's just like all perspective, and we're just playing like a small part, a relevant part, but ultimately small. We're all going to live less than 100 years in the year of 2000 or the 2000s. Yeah. But important part here in history. And if everybody just does a kind of important thing or the right thing in their small segment of life that they have, then hopefully we're getting human race on track. So kudos to you, brother, for
I appreciate it.
recognizing that and playing your part.
And kudos to you know what I'm saying? So like, you be sitting there watching me, I be sitting there watching you, and all the things that you be doing, I be sitting there like, yeah, that's lit. Might have seen you just had a dinner, lunch meeting with the
police chief.
The police chief, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like, them the type of vibes that be on, like that's lit. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, building bonds, and different things like that. Like,
it's important.
It is.
I forget what show this was, but they said like the most important thing. It was a podcast I was listening to called Darren Daily. I don't know if anybody listens to that. But it was, oh man, I lost the point that quick. Darren Daly distracted me. The most important thing that you can have in life is the relationships with people. Yeah. Because business setting, monetarily, socially, or, sexually, it's all about relationships that you have with people. And I've just been trying to focus on that a little bit more, man.
Yeah, and you've been doing it. You've definitely been doing it.
It's important. Tell us a little bit about your. So you just dropped a Code Orange. Yep, is what it's called. It's essentially a collective mixtape or album of artists here in Central Florida. Tell us more about that, and then kind of your involvement in the music scene overall here.
Yeah. So me and my guy Chris from Pro 192 Studios. Okay. They're out in Kissimmee. Okay. So we're basically, saying like, okay, if Central Florida kind of work together on different things like that, it'll be bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you know how like when people say like Miami, oh, we going down to Miami. Well, they're probably not even in Miami, but they in Fort Lauderdale or Boca. You know what I'm saying? But they still, hey, it's Miami here. You know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Tri-County, but they get a lot done down south and different situations like that. So I'm like, wow, if like Orlando and Kissimmee, you know what I'm saying, Daytona, wherever, all work together a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a little stronger. So I'm like, well, let's do our part. You know what I'm saying? You got an amazing studio in Kissimmee, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here in the west side. Like, let's, you know, bridge the gap and, you know, do some stuff. So we was working on the different songs, the different projects and different situations like that. And then there was artists that were like doing really good things, but, you know, they might not got the platform to the max or something like that. So I'm like, all right, well, I went up to a couple of individuals and be like, hey, you got some records? You know, we putting this project together. You got some records that, you know, we can get on a project. So through the months, it took us a year though to put everything together though.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. So we got records, like we got EDM records, we got R&B records, we got hip hop records, we got Spanish reggaeton records, like all in one, because we're in Orlando and it's a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? So just try to focus on one demographic, you know, it makes no sense when you're diverse. So we put the project together. It's called Code Orange. Shout out to my dog, Jaffe. Jaffe came up with the name. And it was a team effort. It was a team effort of, you know, producers and engineers, artists. We all came together. And it's out on all platforms, Code Orange. You type in Pro 192, NWO, Code Orange, it'll pop up.
Man, yeah, awesome. You're a bridge builder, a people connector. That's very valuable in any setting. Mm-hmm. What was there going to be a Code Orange too?
So look, it was funny, right? So we're doing another one, right? So we actually it was so many people that sent records in, and people that we have records to be like, okay, we can drop another one right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was trying to think of like, okay, like the proper name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the name, like, are we gonna keep playing off on the Code Orange part, or are we gonna come up with something else? But we have tons of music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the artists who tapped in. But yeah, I don't know the exact name of it yet, but it's definitely gonna be another one real soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And what's your kind of affliction with the music industry? Where's that play a role in NWO, your heart and everything?
Yeah. So I just like music. You know what I'm saying? I like music. I ain't in a record label or anything like that. I just like music. I know artists, know DJ, know producers. You know, one of the different situations like that. So then you just mix it in with everything from the videographers. So you're like, well, if you know a lot of these talented people, you might as well, you know, put something together. So that's kind of really what it is. And me just liking music and knowing a lot of different people and just putting things together. And it's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Obama talked about in his book, I've read it, it was a while ago now, but there was certain metrics that unify people universally. It was, I don't remember them all, but it was sports, it was music.
And the food got to be one.
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
And gosh, I think it had something to do with the environment, something like that. But yeah, music is one that will always naturally bring people together.
It definitely will.
I think the Olympics is a funny thing in and of itself sometimes, only in regard to how countries could literally, you know, be at war with each other.
Yeah.
But then in the Olympics, like they're, you know, friendly competitors.
Or breakdancing with each other.
You saw I got kicked out of the 2028 Olympics?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess credit to them for trying to get it in there 2024, but
I think in general they were doing too much in general for even adding that in. Like
I looked up the definition of a sport after that, though, and technically breakdancing falls underneath sport.
Yeah, it was like
but so there's a lot of other things that are not in the Olympics. So.
It'd be like I get it, I get it. But once I even seen that's what they were doing, I'm like, breakdancing? Like,
was it some like crazy moves though? At least, or
it was some crazy moves.
Some crazy moves. That was crazy moves.
I feel like that stuff. It's hard to pull off that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. The lady from Australia, I believe she stole the show.
Yeah, she stole the show.
With her bunny hop.
Yeah, she was a lot more I think I'll say authentic with it and not so like mainstream moves. And she looked very
Like she might be
untraditional.
might be the big dog in Australia.
That's what I'm saying.
Like in her whole country, she might be number like.
She was competing for a gold medal on the national stage.
Yeah, and she went
viral.
Yeah, she went viral. Like she got famous.
Did she accomplish her goal? Maybe.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, she did her thing.
That was interesting.
She was bunny hopping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
I ain't lie, you
video
got to
on
see
next
it.
break.
It's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Can't do it any justice.
Pretty funny.
You don't want to hop around.
It was so crazy and not crazy, so different that they say, okay, never mind, we're gonna stop it. Like our whole planning of the 4 years.
So that was the last year.
That was last year. I think
We're
first and
gonna
last year.
trash it. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna trash it. Like never mind, y'all.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
I guess the Australians mess it up for everybody, right? Like that.
I didn't think they break.
That's how the story would read, at least.
That's how, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, the different, like, you know, like Japanese and Asian, they killed it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the whole Jab walk, they always been good at that type of vibe.
Yeah.
So they did good. They were like, no.
Yeah, I feel like Australia and breakdancing just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some countries that, while they are competing at the Olympics, and I'm not taking anything away from that, like they'll be so, like the gap, either physically in the distance run or anything, will be so large between them and like even being, you know, the average person that they'll be like, dang, like maybe I should have just went to this country and nah, I'm being ignorant now. But the last thing we'll ask you about before break is your podcast. Mm-hmm. That's pretty interesting. You have some interesting guests.
Yeah.
A little bit different format. I love it. I watch it. How'd that come about?
it.
What are you looking to do with that podcast?
Yeah. So, and when I say this different things out loud, we be like, dang, okay, I do be doing a lot of different things.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
So I got two podcasts, right? So I have one podcast with it's a blog page called Fourth Quarter. So me and Fourth Quarter, we got a blog page. I mean, a podcast together called Too Real for You Podcast, and we cover like sports and music, trending topics, vibes like that. But then I also have another podcast with a good friend of mine. His name is Jordan Edwards. He's a great business guy. He's from Winter Park. I think he's from Winter Park.
Jordan Edwards.
Jordan Edwards.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah. He's he's a roofer.
Oh, nice.
So he owns roof companies all through the country, different things like that. So we have a podcast called Build the O, and we interview different business owners and different people who, you know, are doing like a lot of cool things. So we had some good guests. We had a guy named BJ Taylor.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
BJ, UCF legend.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Sportscaster now. Yeah.
Exactly. We had him. We had a whole bunch of cool people.
Yeah.
So so we doing that. So we're kind of showing like both vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, of course, you know what I'm saying, got the music, all that kind of stuff like that. That for that demographic. And then now for this demographic, you know, just it could be individuals who, quote unquote, might not get the most, you know, notoriety, you know what I'm saying, but they actually really lit. You know what I'm saying? Right, somebody like you. We want to get you on Build the O. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell the stories and all the amazing things that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, to where you might not getting 100,000 likes and views on your platform, even though that's not the direction you're even going. But there's a lot of individuals that would love to hear your story and love to see what you're doing, and, you know, that type of community. So we got both situations of the podcast going on. Shout out my dog, Ryan, you know what I'm saying, High Network Media, you know what I'm saying, helping out with all the different situations like that as well.
Yeah, smart man right here, reaching all demographics at once.
Yeah, you guys to, you know what I'm saying, you guys to, because, you know, it's even with me, there's some times that, okay, I want to see all the extra stuff, you know what I'm saying, and there's sometimes, like, okay, I actually want to kind of learn something real quick, you know what I'm saying, so seeing from both sides.
Yeah. Arts and entertainment, a gentleman and a scholar. We're going to go ahead and take another short musical break here. This is Icky Vicky by Mecca. Absent today, but forever in our hearts. We'll be right back here on Creative Control Radio. And we're right back here on WPRK 91.5. This is Creative Control Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm V.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Matt.
Here with i4Chapman, founder, creator, NWO, philanthropist, gives to the community. the brother's got a big heart and a big brain too. Thank you for joining us, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
For sure.
It's a blessing, for sure.
For sure. We're gonna put you on the spot a little bit here.
Yeah.
We asked most of our guests when they come onto the show if you had to describe yourself in 3 words. What would it be?
A mogul. Yeah, I like that. One word. Okay. 3 words okay, so like one art would say,
That's a pretty encompassing word for you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mogul, visionary,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of trying to stomp on the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the vibe, right? That direction.
Mogul, visionary. I'd say something along the lines of how you help people. You know, whatever word encompasses that. But because you are like a champion of the people. You know.
Yeah, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The good people.
So mogul.
Yeah.
Break that down for us. What mogul? Why mogul?
One, so I'm a fan of Nipsey Hussle, right?
Yeah.
So when he said that in his song, he like mogul and they know that logo on my floor mat. Like that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So when I even looked it up more and different things like that, and of the definition, I'm like, okay. And then I looked at all like through the years the things that I've done. I'm like, okay, that kind of goes.
What you represent.
Yeah, that's the direction and where I wanted to keep building and adding on brick by brick, day by day, into the legacy, the legendary vibe that I want to go.
Yeah. Of i4Chapman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like a Dr. Phillips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't even know like Dr. Phillips is a real person.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The way he set up the Phillips family is crazy. He set up the family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them type of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that's bigger than you.
And visionary.
Yeah. Seeing the vision, you know what I'm saying, before
Yeah. That's really
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, what they said, seeing the
Code
forest
orange.
before you see the trees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type of vibe.
Huh.
Yeah. So like even when I came up with the brand of the NWO New West Orlando, I was just doing that. I wanted to represent the city, not even knowing now 9 years later. You look around, and be like, wow, okay, a lot of the things that's going on is new on the west side. You know what I'm saying? So it's New West Orlando. You know what I'm saying? The construction, the roads, and all the other cool stuff that's going on. Like, you know, this is New West Orlando. So yeah, you know what I mean, visionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the people's champion. That's 3 words in themselves, but the people's champion.
Yeah.
We'll crown you that.
Just kind of just caring about the people. You know what I'm saying? Caring about.
Is that an always thing in your life, or did it kind of develop at a later age?
It was kind of like an always thing in different ways. You know what I'm saying? In different situations, right? So, you know, I guess say humbly speaking, I talking shit. You know what I mean? But I always been, I guess, like a known person. You know what I'm saying? I always been Chapman. So I never really cared or went out my way to like all eyes on me because it's like I don't want it to just be all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it everywhere. We all a team. It's all like, you know, all shine. You know what I'm saying? So quick little funny story, and I realized this when I was like older, but in middle school. So in 6th grade, this was back when the jerseys was just everything. You had a jersey, like, okay, you lit. So I had a situation where I could wear a jersey like basically every day. So I always wore jerseys. But a couple of my friends, you know, they don't have jerseys. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I brought a whole book bag full of jerseys and I passed jerseys out to all my friends and we all wore jerseys. You know what I'm saying? And then even seeing that, I'm like, okay, as a 11-year-old, that's the type of mindset, type of vibe I wanted. I could have been like, oh yeah, that's the kid who he has all the jerseys and, you know, hey, you don't got these jerseys and all the extra stuff. But I'm like, nah, like, y'all my friends, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna wear jerseys. So I passed out jerseys for everybody, and then the teachers took my jerseys and my mom had to come get it. They were like, oh, they said I was. Even back then they said I guess I was stirring the pot. They were like, oh, you trying to start a gang? I'm like, no, that's not even the case. My mom came into the school and they took my jerseys.
Yeah,
but that's been my mindset always. You know, just as a kid, you know, just if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So like we can all shine, not know, oh, this is Chapman and everybody else. And like, no, we all can get so much done more working together. Yeah.
Solid. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go through a few hypotheticals with brother number one, Hunter. Just regular hypotheticals, or I guess not regular hypotheticals, but that's the point.
Hypotheticals.
Start
off a little light. What futuristic thing from a sci-fi book or movie do you wish really existed?
That's pretty cool.
That is a good one.
All right, so my bad. Say it one more time.
What futuristic thing from a sci-fi book or movie do you wish really existed?
Everybody can answer too.
Yeah, whoever has it first, I guess. But
I've never seen this movie, but Back to the Future. They had a car, right? I've not seen the movie, but it was pretty much like a flying hover car. Mm-hmm. Imagine being able to like skip traffic wherever you go because you could just like literally fly there.
Yeah,
I would. I might go with the little hover car.
Yeah, that'd be kind of.
But that's just like off the top of my head.
Yeah, that'd be.
I'm trying not to get into like the whole time travel thing because that would turn into a whole nother movie. But yeah, I would say a flying car would be.
Okay, so I got a question, right? So when you came up with that question, what were you thinking about? So you're like, you know what, I'm gonna ask that
That's
question.
the thing. I don't know.
You don't even know?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just asked the questions. I don't know.
No, 'cause I ain't lie, when you sat there and said, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know top of my head, but
yeah, it's tough.
That's a great question though.
Yeah,
we can make it a little fun and add like also like fantasy stuff too,
the
like wands and stuff.
What's that thing? Thanos.
The
gauntlet.
With the
gauntlet with
gauntlet.
stones.
That's gas too.
It starts snapping.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I say, what you say, Matt?
Yeah, but you don't know. It might not be me. It might be someone else because it's random. No, when he snaps, it's random. It's just like half the people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So what if you snap and then it doesn't happen to me, and then you know how awkward that is? Like I'm just there, like wow, for real, and I'm still there, and we
My
just
mom
gotta
just
like
dissolves in the distance. And I'm
yeah, that's not me.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I ain't like you. Low key stomped me with that one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
Practically though, I'd probably take the car. I would just
car-
park
that-
at
that
parking
would car. That
garages
sounds
everywhere
cool.
up top, and just
Yeah.
I guess I have to walk down and up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm at parking.
You know how hard it would be to stay humble with a car like that?
Oh man, yeah.
You like traffic. Y'all, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whenever, like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you trying to show off, you know what I'm saying? Got a little shot. Hey, Shaw, you want to get in the car?
Here we
You
go
gonna let
to
me
the
ride in the car?
sky,
Like, come on, we gonna slide. Like,
I changed my name, Eli Skywalker,
Skywalker. Like, what?
Sky Rider, something.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Yeah, that'd be super hard.
Maybe like a spaceship would be cool though.
Put rims on it for no reason. It's not like I need them, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just doing stuff for, like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause you being late on purpose. Like, you know what? Y'all
put ads.
we'll
up
leave
there.
in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
we'll be on time.
A 30-minute ride turns into a 2-minute little hover.
Yeah, well, you going away like, hey, we're gonna just go to Dubai and then go grab something. Why? Oh, okay, cool.
Ah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
DJV, what you got?
Lightsabers.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of destruction could be done with that. Are
Yeah.
you trying to hurt somebody?
No, in real life, Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
You are like a ninja though too, right?
I am.
Yeah,
Secret Ninja.
yeah.
I'm playing.
What about you, Matt?
I think there's this. I think it's been done in Black Mirror too, but there's this show called Upload on Amazon or Prime Video, where like the concept is basically like when you die, they can upload your consciousness into like a virtual world.
Oh wow.
Where you get to just do all kinds of like.
Scary.
People go there by choice, though.
Where are you going with this, Matt? What you trying to do?
No, it'd be cool. It'd be tight to like have your consciousness like upload it. Like you can. It's basically just like you live in a video game and you can do like all kinds of stuff, and you feel like you're like really in your body, and your family can like visit you in the real world and like talk to your consciousness and stuff.
There was another Black Mirror episode where their real life consciousness was transported to a,
it was called
like a fake universe or something.
San Junipero.
Yeah.
Is the name of it. Yeah. It's the same concept, kind of.
So you're saying after you died, you want your consciousness uploaded, or are you saying while you're alive?
Yeah, because I think in that show anyway, if you do it while you're alive, you have to die in the real world for them to upload it.
Oh.
It's like you can't exist in like both at the same time.
So you want to die to do that? Or
No, I wouldn't die early to do that. I'm just saying like when I'm gonna die, hopefully of old age.
So that's pretty much like immortality almost.
Yeah.
Like, I was a
Yeah.
good guy. You guys gonna see in a couple of days.
But you can also, I think if I was in there and I got really tired of it and I wanted to like actually fully die, then
Yeah.
I could.
Huh.
Instead of being like, maybe you get bored after a while and you don't want to be immortal anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
I think
would be
that'd be
like
cool.
dying and then committing suicide later.
It kind of, yeah.
It shows you guys how smart you guys are. You know what I'm saying, with certain questions and stuff like
Oh,
that.
really?
You can tell like you guys go to Rollins. Like, y'all got great GPAs and you know what I'm saying, or
If I had that laugh button, I
you know what I'm saying. You guys can tell. You're like, that's
funny.
what I'm talking about. That's why you have to have, you know what I'm saying, diverse. I want to hear what you guys think about. That's cool.
Out of the box thinking.
Yeah.
Hypotheticals. Freaky Phil?
We can move on to the.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I guess you know. He's not going to answer his own question.
He ain't gonna. He didn't come up with the questions.
I said spaceships, like from Star Wars. I guess it'd be cool to just go.
One of those like huge ones? Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about
like
the ones he
Falcon.
flies.
To be able to like what's it called, hyperspeed or whatever.
Oh, yeah. What'd you do with that?
I think it'd just be cool to. I mean,
Just
if,
go to hyperspeed every once in a while.
if there was still like the fact that if you went that far and then came back, a lot of time would have passed on
Yeah.
Earth, then maybe not. But if not, like it was still like 30 minutes because it took you 30 minutes, then it'd
Hey.
still be cool to like go and see the galaxy, I guess.
Kind of random. Did Star Wars take place in the future? Is that the whole gist? Because I feel like in a lot of ways that their clothes and their means of living, food and stuff, and plumbing systems even, were not. But then like they were flying hyperspace ships, and
Yeah.
lightsabers, like ahead of our technology now.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, and
Never thought about that.
it'll make sense though. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we're different. You know how like you said, like it could be like a movie, like a CIA movie or something like that. Something had to happen for them to see, like, okay, this really happened. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna make a movie out of it or
Yeah.
situation. So I know you might be on to something.
What they say in the galaxy, far, far away. That's all we get. I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
Many moons ago. Well, what's the next one? Montflair Hunter.
If you could learn any musical instrument instantaneously, what would it be?
Ooh. You know what I like? It would. I guess I'll pick one, but my honorable mention would be like the bass.
Okay.
But I might go with saxophone. Wow. My hair get longer. I get these braids tight.
Get
I'm
your
playing
Kenny G on.
Yeah, that's a look. That's a look.
Kenny G's Christmas album was amazing.
Yeah, I'd be unstoppable. That's like if I had light colored eyes or something. Can't tell me nothing. Light colored eyes, flying car, saxophone. I'm good. I don't need much else.
What?
Not too much to ask for.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Winter Park.
Although a piano.
I was gonna think. I think
If you
piano
could
would
do
be
a
so
little
really
John
cool.
Legend for your
You
girl
know what
on
I'm
a-
saying?
Girl,
We're
I'm in love with
ordinary
you.
people. Yeah, that would probably like piano or even like a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guitar.
Yeah.
You can rock out with a guitar.
I saw this live
be
performance
kinda cool.
of I go with
The drums
I go with
too,
keys.
though.
Yeah. Can't you? Don't you play an instrument?
I ain't gonna lie. If I did,
You know it.
like what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't.
Yeah. I thought you did.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish I did though.
Yeah.
I wish I did. I would be doing the most.
So what would you say? Drums? If you had to pick one, I go with keys. I'm taking my back. I had to play the.
I'll probably say the guitar.
Yeah.
I'll probably say the guitar. Yeah.
That's solid. You can't miss with that. I saw
No.
Prince perform. I didn't see Prince perform
Damn,
anything.
you
I
said
saw
Prince,
a video.
so I might have to change.
Prince
Well,
perform.
I think I might say the piano. You know what I'm saying?
I saw him do a live performance, a video.
Uh-huh.
And it was I Will Love You Anyway, Shaka Khan.
Okay.
And he performed that like with the crowd singing it pretty much, and he did that on the guitar. It was brilliant.
You know what I seen
I
on
love that.
YouTube? I seen that Prince and who was it? I think it was Prince, Michael Jackson or something like that. Didn't like each other. You know what I'm saying? They had like real beef.
Really?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and then in different, then it was like certain little different things. They was like there was I forgot the person. I'm probably messing up, but if you look up on YouTube, it's actually they see like the breakdown of why and the different things like that. Like that's pretty funny. Like they got beef of whoever you want to say nowadays, but back then they had Prince and Michael Jackson not liking each other. Like,
Yeah.
that's another type of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what they was into it about.
Who knows?
Next level legendary stuff.
Who knows?
knows?
Probably about
We can-
females.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Or money. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Mr. Motion. What you playing, man?
I would say probably piano, just because it would make music production a lot easier for me, because it'd be easier to,
Keys
because a
and
lot
stuff.
of like MIDI stuff or software uses the piano roll for you to put notes in. Honorable mention though is maybe the organ, like one of those like the church organs that they've got, like they're like huge, like it's like part of the
Pedals
building
and stuff,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah, with all the
What
pedals
you play
on
the
it.
organ for?
I don't know.
Like
I
in
just
the
remember
church?
my favorite movie is Interstellar, and I remember looking at like the behind the soundtrack
Yeah.
videos for it, and because Hans Zimmer was the main composer, but they had an organ player like play some of it, and I just remember it was like a video of it in the church, and the thing was like it had like these massive pipes coming out from it. It was like super tall. It just looked crazy. All the pedals on it. That just, I don't know. That'd be pretty crazy to learn and be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
really good at. But
You
the
could make some
piano-
raw beats though. With that.
Oh, man.
No, that'd be
piano.
crazy. Yeah.
Who uses the organ? It was he used to do with make a lot of-
Zaytoven?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Gucci Man a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaytoven. Zayteezy.
Yeah. And you said it would be keys for you too.
Yeah, I'll probably say like piano, you know what I'm saying, guitar, one of them.
I feel like at a certain point in time, if you can play the instrument good enough, you don't even have to be able to sing that well. Like you on them keys and you say something smooth.
Singing on the
So-
key.
You can play a good instrument, you can make money the rest of your life.
That is a fact.
You just go to the right situation and right, like, you want some live performance. You know what I'm saying? You probably go over to Key West or some areas like beaches and wherever like that, or you can play some good. Yeah, you make some money.
I'm trying to stay physically active. That's why I'm still trying to play basketball and exercise and stuff. But I am this close, and The Rock means this close to picking up an instrument and just going for it like an hour a day, 30 minutes a day until I just get good at it in a few years. But I'm trying not to spread myself any more thin, and also I do want to stay kind of physically active, because if I kind of obsess with things sometimes. But I really, this might be the episode that pushes me over the top.
You know what? I'm going to encourage you. You know what I'm saying? When you get these random DMs of people playing instruments, stuff like that, be like, this man, like, yeah, that's what, yeah.
Jamie Foxx, one of the most talented people
Jamie
to ever
Foxx,
live, in
very.
my opinion. But he does those, or used to do those little, I guess, comedy segments where he was telling jokes but singing and playing keys at the same time. Brilliant stuff. We'll try to get something like that posted on our story sometime soon. But yeah, moral of the story: I'm trying to be like Jamie Foxx, y'all.
So would you say Jamie Foxx or Jamie Foxx or Will Smith?
Ooh, I'd say Jamie. I don't know that Will Smith, outside of his rapping career, is that musically inclined, and Jamie Foxx very much is.
Well, I mean, overall.
Oh,
Just overall, like everything.
oof. I don't know. I've heard some stuff about Jamie, but I've also seen Will slap a man live on TV. So, in a manic episode. Overall, though, I don't even know who. Maybe overall, you'd have to say Will Smith, but my personal Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, probably Will Smith, because he's done a lot more movies. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, he's
But you know,
been doing
Jamie,
it.
he had a Jamie Foxx show.
Oh
too,
yeah,
though.
yeah. I love the Jamie Foxx show. Yeah.
And that's
They're
why, like,
close.
it's a good,
Yeah.
wherever, like, in the debate, because I think you can say, like, yeah, later on, Will probably might have, separated itself with different situations. And
Correct.
everything, but like from the beginning, like you said, even when Jamie was like on Living Color and all those different kind of vibes, and Jamie,
Yeah, that's a funny dude.
yeah, yeah.
That's a funny dude. Jamie Foxx. DJ V, what instrument would you play?
Ooh, so I already played the guitar and the bass. So
excuse
I'm gonna
me, my
have to
bad.
say the guitar, because I really would like to learn the piano, but then making it like in a guitar form would be really cool.
Oh. Like the keys on a guitar.
On a guitar.
Like those old joints. Do they still
yeah.
make those?
Yeah, they still have them. I forgot there's this guy at Rollins, and he has one, and he performed with their band Admin Hold, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. He just whipped out the guitar and then he started like shredding on it. It was crazy.
The scale on that thing, can you kind of take it to a softer keys? Let's say like
I think so.
John Legend's, Ordinary People, and then I know, can you take it to like,
like a crazy heavy metal
Yeah.
stuff? Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think maybe with
Might
the
have
right
found it,
pedals
gentlemen.
and stuff.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, we got it.
We got it.
We got it. That's awesome. Keytar.
A guitar.
I gotta figure out where you find one of these guitars.
Guitar Center.
Yeah. Awesome. We got time for one more hypothetical.
All right. Best for last. Would you give up your first world perks to live in a third world country if you knew you'd be happy?
You said we give it your first what?
World perks.
Okay, now it's world perks. Like, what you mean?
Like running water.
Yeah.
Right, vibes like that. They go in the.
Like modern technology, like smartphones and stuff.
I couldn't do it.
Wi-Fi.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, one thing
But you'd
I
be, like,
can't
happy.
compromise is air conditioning, and I don't think they have that in a lot of
Yeah.
third world countries. I know that sounds whatever, but I sweat as is. If I didn't have AC, I wouldn't be very productive at all.
No phone type of
Nah.
situation. Like,
But you wouldn't like.
you
need
don't
it.
even know, be happy. 'Cause I'm happy in America.
Yeah, am
You
I
know,
making a good income? Do I have money?
You're happy.
Yeah, like
Oh
you on the side of the road, like I am on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, like you just like you have a really good life and you enjoy it the whole way through.
I'm dancing barefoot in the.
Yeah. The thing is, like, you wouldn't really know the luxuries of like having a smartphone or Wi-Fi or all of that.
If ignorance is my ally here, and I don't know that there's
Yeah.
America and
You don't
radio
know about-
studios
yeah.
that I can be in with air conditioning and great people and eat Chipotle after the show. If I don't know any of that, then
Croissant waffles.
yeah,
Ruffles. Yeah.
Croffles.
I am very much starting to lean towards chasing my happiness more, even in the workplace and life in general, in every aspect. So I would want to say I'd try it, but I'm telling you, if they ain't got AC,
That'd be great. And we say third world, 'cause like even level the third world, like how third?
yeah, I guess that
what's
matters. Can you paint us? Don't give us a country. Don't,
I wouldn't know, to be honest.
But like, what's the settings? Like, we don't have consistent clean water. No.
No, you have clean water.
Dictatorship.
Nah, because that wouldn't really be.
I'm saying, how happy could I be in this place?
Like with the
It's like kind of. You don't live in a neighborhood. It's kind of, countryside, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I try it.
There is a
I
plumbing
think-
system, but it's kind of outdated. But it gets the job done.
But like I say, if you're happy, ain't nothing really bothering you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying, "Oh, I'm hungry, I ain't got nothing to eat." Like you're just happy.
Found a little third world country girl. I probably.
It's kind of hard to
Start a
be happy
family.
and hungry. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I mean,
sounds pretty cool.
I'm with it.
I probably will. Like, I'm gonna see y'all though. Okay, y'all got my support over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold.
I'll visit.
Please hold it down.
I don't know.
What'd you do, V?
I'll go if you guys are going.
I'm only happy if team there with me. So
Exactly.
yeah. What about you, Motion?
Probably the first world stuff. I mean, I don't know, because if there's at least a possibility, I'll still be happy with the first world stuff. Then I'll take the chances. I'm happy now, so
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
First world type of guy, huh? And Chapman, you said you go for it.
Nah, I ain't lie. Yeah, I can't.
He said, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna lie. I'm mistake.
Yeah, I'm over here.
I'm just
lying,
going.
so- Yeah.
Be over here, like in America, like, man, this country here, we got so many issues. But sitting here, like, hey, let me go and turn the PlayStation on real quick. You know what I'm saying? This country, we can fix so much stuff. Like, yeah, man, feet up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When it get too bad, I just go lay in my bed.
You know what I'm saying? Too
Turn on
bad. You know what I'm
Netflix.
saying? Like, hey, man, this is crazy, y'all. I go Instagram Live and sell out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Stir the pot.
We gotta change this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where's my phone charger at?
Turn the AC down a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, ew, let me eat first before I get on live. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'll just hold it down here in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold it down.
Yeah, placebo. You know, we got to have some people to compare to the people that went to the third world country. That's funny. About that time to wrap up here. Before we get into shout-outs, thank you so much, man, for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Spreading the positivity, energy, your empathy that you have for other people, your ability to connect people. Be a visionary, because before you even said it, I thought that's a leader. You know, is a good word to describe you. And a lot of good leaders possess that quality to not so much see the future, but you have a vision for things. Like you know what something can be, what something should look like, what you can do to get to a certain point that you want to be at. And that's real powerful, man. So shouts out to you coming on to the show. Shouts out to you doing it every day.
No, and I said I thank you guys for having me. I had a ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't wait for whatever, next year, whenever, you know what I'm saying, come back again, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, hey, congratulations on you. I'm going to say, go ahead and say it, winning mayor of Winter Park, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be running for city commission.
City commission, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations on you already winning, you know what I'm saying? You know.
I'll take it.
Yeah, facts, you know what I'm saying? You got my vote.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to vote?
If you don't live in Winter Park.
Winter Park now. Hey, well,
but
hey,
you know people that do so.
And know people do, you know what I'm saying? And shoot, and by then, shoot, Winter Park, the hot spot. So,
That's right.
you know, hey, you get over to Winter Park, you know, you're doing good in life. You're like, well, yeah, I'm moving to Winter Park. Like, okay, salute. Salute. Congratulations.
Salute.
Yeah.
True, man. Appreciate that.
No,
Appreciate
for
that.
sure. Definitely,
Appreciate you coming on. DJ V, who we shouting out today?
We're going to be shouting out my
That's not
family,
yourself.
my mom, my dad. I love you guys. Shout out
Shout out, fam.
Mecca. We miss you.
Mr. 20 million.
And shout out I4. It's good to see you back.
Yeah, well, thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I still want to see you just roundhouse kick. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I really want to see so bad. I just want to see her just do a roundhouse kick. Like, wow. Like, yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, that'd
I'll
be
post
cool.
it.
I was
Maybe
about to say,
I'll go
we'll post it on
I'll
CC.
post it.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
That's funny. Nice. Mr. Motion.
Shout out to my dad and my stepmom for visiting me last Saturday. Super fun. Good to see them. And shout out to the rest of my family, too. Yeah.
Nice. The freak.
Shout out Chapman for coming on. Mecca
For not coming on.
for not coming on.
Shout out to your new single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody listening?
Yeah.
All my friends and family, of course, my friends.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow. That's about 4 more shout-outs we usually get from you, man. Appreciate that. Shouts out to everybody in this room. Thank y'all for joining us. Chapman, of course, for joining us. Shout out to the whole Creative Control team. Of course, Mecca couldn't join us today. He's on a live with Timbaland.
Hey.
Getting his song played, so we'll see how that goes after this show here. Shouts out to the Alfondin. Have a Wind Down Wednesday over there that I put on myself 5 minutes from here, not even. I can't tell people legally where to go on the radio, but that's where I'll be tomorrow. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Z Coast Space, we're going to be putting on a small little, I won't say small, we're going to be putting on a concert-style open mic coming up here shortly. Meat Gardens, of course, we still have that music festival coming. Shouts out to Full Sail. Shouts out to all the creatives out there, everybody getting it done and doing it every day. And shouts out to those people with a great enough mind and a big enough heart, similar to Chapman here, to give back to the community and not just take from it. I don't know the quote. I'm not going to try to say the quote, but it goes along the lines of ask not what you can or ask not what the community or world, country can do for you, but what you can do for them. And I think you embody that, man. So shouts out to you. And then last but not least, we turn the floor over to you for the shout out. And let us know where we can find all your handles and everything, too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely want to shout out to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Creative Radio. I want to shout out to, shout out to the city, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's doing amazing things, you know what I'm saying, out here to help build the city for the good, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? You guys can follow me on my nonprofit page at NWO_foundation. My business page, New West Orlando. Other page, Orlando versus the World. my personal page, I4Chapman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Getting it done. All right, we'll see you all next week. Another episode of Creative Control coming at you. Stay active. Stay reaching out to us. We appreciate you all. I believe we just eclipsed, 600? 600?
Yeah, we're past 600 followers.
600
Hey.
followers. Congrats to us.
road to 1,000.
Man. The road to 1,000. We'll see you all next week. We'll take you out how we usually do with Mecca's favorite song from Mecca's favorite artist.